Hi everyone, today I have a review of the brand new Mattel Roundup Fun Woody. I know I'm about, I don't know, pretty late to the whole review process for this guy. That's because I did like record a review for it on Thursday. It was just really bad. I wanted to redo the entire thing, so I did. And then, so now this is just essentially the new review that I'm doing for him. I don't really want to move him since he's very floppy, but obviously, as you've seen probably, the whole prototype thing with the closed mouth is obviously not the case for this guy. He does have an open mouth, um, but this is the new size that Mattel is going for with the new line of 2022 toys. So Woody's going to be about 12 inches tall. I think the figure is too. Just for comparison's sake, here is the Interactables Woody next to him. So you can see he is quite a bit bigger in general. Um, this guy's soft, plush, obviously. The only real comparison I can make, size-wise, accordingly, is the 12-inch limited edition 1999 Toy Story 2 Mattel Woody, which is almost exactly the same height as him. Just he might be a bit bigger. But yeah, so I guess we can just get into it now. Okay, so here is the Roundup Fun Woody himself. This is obviously the changed head that has been pretty controversial. I mean, it would look fine, I think, from a distance, but looking at it up close, especially with this new increased size, you can really tell the like the pixelated printing of the eyes and especially the mouth just makes it look kind of gross. I know I'm not the only one that doesn't like the new like Mattel printing instead of painting cuz it looks far less like high quality. But moving down, you have a printed on vest, printed on buttons. The badge, however, is actually pretty nice in terms of the detail. And I think what makes it extremely interesting is the prototype actually originally had it printed on. So if we were to get the prototype, we wouldn't even actually have this badge, which would kind of be a disappointment since this is a pretty nice, pretty detailed badge, to be honest. His voice box does take up his entire chest, so this is pretty solid for the actual stomach bit. Um, this is kind of like that nylon material or whatever, though. Printed on buttons there, closed hands, although the shading is a bit off on the face, and I might be difficult to tell there. Um, Same on the other arm here. The back, however, does have a pull string, and it is a small one, which is pretty nice. However, I've actually noticed Mattel has never really truly made a legitimate pull string. It's always kind of just been this like pull back slight button push thing where it's you kind of
We're in this together, partner.
pull it. Since I know the UK Mattel Woody had this one, had the pull string thing like that. I know the figure that we got like circa 2009, 2010 Woody. My string actually snapped on that one, but I know he kind of had the same thing. I don't actually really think the Mattel ones from the late 90s even had any strings. I'm not sure about the Holiday Woody though. That might be a different story. In terms of the belt here, you can see it is the movie accurate color, which is pretty nice. So is the holster, and the holster is on a what is it? It's a hinge or whatever, which is pretty nice considering I don't really like the fact that a lot of these new Woody dolls kind of don't have it, so it's hard to have them sit down since the holster is always sticking out. So that's pretty nice. The Most of the detailing is again printed on. This is actually where the battery compartment is down there, obviously. Um, the I think it's the same material made for the pants as the shirt bit, and the boots there are actually pretty nice. A much higher quality than say I think like the normal ones like this. So yeah, I think these are pretty good boots, to be honest. Um, they're not painted, obviously, but in terms of quality, they're pretty good. I did forget to mention he does have a super floppy head, which is pretty cool. The hat itself is a higher quality soft plastic material, which is pretty good. And on Woody, you can put it on Woody, obviously. It does make his head a lot more floppy, but it does look pretty nice on him. Is it still out of focus? But yeah. Um, but yeah, that's kind of just this Woody in general, the Roundup Fun Woody. Um, to be honest, like proportionately, he is actually really good looking. He's just not obviously 15 inches, or movie accurate scale, but like just kind of by himself on a shelf or whatever, on a stand, he looks pretty proportionately, accurate in terms of like legs to waist and arms or whatever. And he is like not that bad of a toy himself. Obviously the pull string's pretty nice. Um, like the he's made of quality materials. It's just like if you know the context of the whole prototype stuff and the closed mouth that we were gonna get and like just what it could have been, it is definitely a massive disappointment. Um, but by himself, he's a pretty good Woody doll. Um, he's just not movie scale. But yeah, that was it for the Roundup Phone Woody. Kind of yeah, I like him. He's just obviously not movie scale, and yeah, but yeah, that was it. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If it looked a bit brighter in this review, it's actually because I opened my blinds and there's still like 5 inches of snow outside, so it looks pretty nice. But yeah, that was it. Like and subscribe and if you want, and I'll see you later.